And hello everyone, welcome to the Ncgmrs 500, a race only run every 2 months here in beautiful Indianapolis, Indiana, getting set for 80 laps at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Thank you for joining us. I'm Anthony McCurry for the Ncgmrs, here to give you live fly-to-fly coverage of today's marathon 80 lap race. And I'm telling you what, I am excited. I am ready for this 80 laps of racing here at one of racing's most iconic tracks. So as we get prepared to put these cars under the pace lap for 80 laps, let's give you a few top stories heading into this race with Ncgmrs HD. Hello everyone, welcome to Ncgmrs HD. Few of the top stories on the pole for today's race is Matt Nathan. He came in with a top speed of 243 miles per hour, the fastest of any car during qualifying. He will be starting on the front row, and we'll see if he can make it to the end. New faces in this race. There are a ton of new faces in this race that we haven't seen before. One of them being Tony Blazer. He is driving the number 22 Home Depot Honda. He will be starting mid-pack. We'll hope to see him up at the front. We want to thank all of our newcomers and all of our Ncgmrs and NSCRA regulars for being in this race. We had a huge crash in the middle of practice, being one of the biggest in Ncgmrs practice history. I'm sorry we did not have a picture for it, but it involved Seth Cole and Lena Skinner. Both of them are in a backup car. They were able to keep their qualifying positions because it was before qualifying, so they are still starting where they're at. Hope to see them at the front. Race distance, of course, is 80 laps. It will be a longest race in Ncgmrs history. We'll see if everyone can make it to the end without any problems. And that is Ncgmrs HD, everyone. So let's go to your starting lineup presented by Budweiser. We have Matt Nathan on the front row, followed by Ryan Cooper. Those two have the front row. Then we have Ryan Acosta and Luke Walker, Richard Johnson and Dylan Young, Tony Blazer and Eric Burton, John Acosta and Matthew McMurray, Cesar Hernandez to the high side of Jake Cole, Samantha Oscon and Lena Skinner, Alex Dawson and Danny Wells, Kenny McCrory and Sam Young, Jack Nathan, Dylan Poteet, Servan Sarian and Aaron Williams, Max Russell, Mia Morris, Jacob Lawler, Evan Gattuso, Alex Hanger to the high side of Saran Tahari, Seth Cole, let's see if we can get a better TV angle, there we go, beside Pichu Walker, Wolfgang Coyote, and Richard Johnson Jr., Malachi Johnson to the high side, Malachi Johnson, okay, Wolfgang Coyote, okay, Malachi Johnson, okay, yeah, there is, no, I'm getting confused, Malachi Johnson and Ryan Bell. Then we have Michael Harvey, Haruhi Tashimi, Max Skinner, Michael Dawson, and Rachel Williams to round out the field. So as we prepare for 80 laps of racing here at one of the most iconic tracks, as I said earlier, I'm excited. Let's get this thing underway, as the command has been given to fire up engines for 80 laps. Speeds today will be maxing out at over 240 miles an hour going down the front stretches, possibly even faster. Pit fuel window anywhere between 20 and 25 laps. So it may appear as we get ready for 80 laps. I'm just excited about this race. I'm just really excited. Now let's go talk about some of the drivers before we get underway. Haruhi Tashimi. Let's talk about her for a minute. Now this is an interesting story. This is interesting. The kind of problem that she has. She's from Japan, but she does not speak any English except for 3 phrases that she learned before she came over here. 2 of which she learned on her own, and the last one is because her crew chief taught her this. The first phrase she learned was, "Hello, how are you doing?" Second phrase was, "I'll see you later." And the third phrase, which her crew chief, Robert Dorian, taught her, was, "I have a problem with my car." So this is going to be fun to watch. Her spotter is, now here's another problem. Her crew chief does not speak any Japanese, and her spotter is Japanese. In fact, her spotter is her father. She has, if she has anything happen, her father will relay the information to the crew chief, which is Robert Dorian. But we are getting underway as Matt Nathan will lead him down. Green flag is out. Matt Nathan making a return to the Ncgmrs in that number 75 ride. Back here we got shuffling for position between Ryan Acosta and Ryan Cooper. The 2 Ryans battling it out. Give the position to Acosta, and Acosta wants more. Acosta's going for the lead. 230 down the backstretch. Maxing out 235. Next time by, they'll be faster. Look out, look out. For the lead, Ryan Acosta. And Ryan Acosta will take the lead. Who's going to lead the first lap of the race? Well, Ryan Acosta just gets a nose over Jack Nathan. So we're going to settle into a little bit of a groove now. Here comes Tony Blazer. The inside line is the way to go. If you're on the inside, you're moving up the track. And Tony Blazer knows how to do this. Tony Blazer's new to the Ncgmrs. We've never seen him before in any Ncgmrs or in an SCRA series. So I don't know his racing style, so it's going to be awesome to see this guy run around the track. And number 22, Home Depot. I think that's a Honda. I think these cars are all Hondas. Tony Blazer leads the second lap. Here comes John Acosta looking to maybe take second away from Ryan Acosta. And now he's going for the lead. We've had 2 laps and 2 lead changes already. Will we have our third one when we get to the stripe? Looks like these 2 cars are trying to break away from the rest of the field. Here comes Acosta, looking for the lead from Tony Blazer. Down the front stretch, are we going to have our third different leader already? Or is it going to be Tony Blazer at the line? Blazer at the line. And it looks like he'll step out in front of Acosta. I thought I saw the pace car coming out. Are we under caution? We are under caution. The caution is waving on lap number 4. Caution is out. What happened? Cars are slow up through here. Looks like we maybe have a spin. Oh, yes. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Lena Skinner. Oh! Someone just T-boned. Who is that? Lena Skinner is involved. Evan Gattuso is involved. Lena Skinner's on fire. Looks like we have a backup right here. Car's backed up right here. But Lena Skinner was involved. Oh, who's this? Kenny McCurry involved in the number 40 STP Honda. Tony Blazer waiting for the pace car. Where is the pace car anyway? The accident there's the pace car. The accident happened right at the front stretch. We got cars coming down pit road? We do. Pit road is open. We have cars coming down pit road. Tony Blazer, the leader, staying out, but John Acosta leading a corral of cars down pit road. John Acosta is in. Ryan Acosta is in. Jake Cole, Richard Johnson, Luke Walker, Matt Nathan, Danny Wells. They are on pit road, followed by a whole host of other cars. Pit stops happening on lap number 4. Coming into lap number 5, you see all the cars coming down pit road. So we'll see what we're under the caution for as soon as all the cars complete their pit stops. We're on Servan Sarian. Alexander Dawson is in. Max Russell is in. Aaron Williams is in. Aaron Williams getting tires. There's Lena Skinner. Looks like Aaron Williams might have been involved in something. They're getting wing work done on that car. Extended stop for Aaron Williams, and he's now down and away in the number 07 Pepsi Honda. Max Skinner is now out. Sam Young, Pichu Walker, Max Russell, Michael Dawson. 3 wide out of the pit road. Alexander Dawson between Michael Harvey and Jack Nate. I saw a car with no rear wing. There he is, Evan Gatsuo. He's another newcomer to the Ncgmrs. He did not want this kind of day. Let's go back and see what happened to put us under the caution on lap number 4. Well, this is what initially brought out the caution. As you see, Mia Morris comes down into Jacob Lawler, and these two are still touching each other going down the front stretch. And they're just going to go all the way down into the wall. They try to save it, and then they get hooked again. There, right there. Jacob Lawler and Mia Morris go into the wall. The inside wall, and they come up the track, and everyone has got to avoid them. Mia Morris. Ooh, Seth Cole just almost got clipped. Right there is 64s involved. I can't. That's Alex Tanker. He gets a little piece of it. Jacob Lawler, and Mia Morris just goes spinning down the front stretch. Not really a lot of damage to a lot of these cars from this wreck. Mia Morris just goes spinning. But there was something else that happened up front that involved Evan Gatsuo and Lena Skinner. And we're gonna go and take a look and see what that happened. As Mia Morris goes for a spin to bring out the initial caution, let's go back and find out what happened the second time that involved Evan Gatsuo. Well, this is a bigger wreck than I thought it was. Look at this. Lena Skinner turns down into Kenny McCrory, and then they go up into the wall, and boom! Kenny McCrory goes airborne right there. Goes flipping, actually. Lena Skinner, and the 97 is involved. Who's the 97? That is Servan Sarian. And look at them. Everyone going up and over each other. Kenny McCrory. And the 77 was also involved, which is Soran Tahari. And right there, Seth Cole gets a little piece of it. And they all wreck right here. This is a follow-up wreck. Lena Skinner was involved. Let's go to our spectator camera. And what I want to know is, how was Evan Gatsuo involved? Let's just speed this up a little bit. Oh, Jacob Lawler ran to the back of him. Well, that's what happened to bring out the caution. Let's go back to the green flag. Well, after the round of pit stops, Tony Blazer did come back down pit road just a lap ago. Dylan Poteet is the leader. We'll give you the top 15 as we are down the back stretch. Dylan Poteet leads. Ryan Acosta second. John Acosta in third. Jake Cole ends in fourth. Fifth will be Danny Wells. Sixth is Matt Nain. Richard Johnson is in seventh. 8th is Luke Walker, 9th is Dylan Young, and 10th will be Matthew McMurray. Ryan Cooper, Seth Cole, Sabet Ozcon, Servan Sarian, and Cesar Hernandez make up your top 15. 16th right now with no rear wing is Evan Gatsuo. That's where he crossed the line, and he is on pace with each other, but without that rear wing, he doesn't have the same amount of downforce as everyone else. We'll have to keep an eye on him. Wolfgang Coyote is in 17th. 18th is Malachi Johnson. Richard Johnson Jr.'s 19th. 20th is Jack Nathan, Alexander Dawson, Michael Harvey, Rachel Williams, Ryan Bell, and Haruhi Tashimi make up the top 25. So, as we go back under green, green flag is back out. Dylan Poteet leads. And the number 3, Valvoline Honda. So, You know, we were talking about Haruhitashi not knowing any English except for a couple phrases. Well, we got a radio communication from her car, and she said that my car had a problem in English. She was just joking, though. She thought that everyone was going to take it as a joke. So when they came down pit road, they actually looked at the car over, and they had an extended stop. And everyone was wondering why, as J. Cole dive bombs for pit road, and a lot of cars dive bomb for pit road. These are cars that have not made a pit stop. Such as J. Cole, Ryan Acosta, I think, has made a pit stop. John Acosta, I know, has made a pit stop. Maybe they're making sure that they can make it all the way. Luke Walker's also in. Dylan Poteet, however, has now got a huge lead. Matt Naden has broken away, and look at this gaggle of cars. They're 3 wide back here. They were 3 wide back here. I'm having a hard time with his last name. Evan Gattuso is still up to speed with everyone, despite not having a rear wing. Someone else that doesn't have a rear wing that I didn't notice is Servisari, and he does not have a rear wing either. And they're still up with everyone. They're still up to pace with everyone, so they're not being too much of a bother. They're still up at the front, and now you see the cars that came down pit road are now being lapped. Let's talk about someone else. Dylan Young in the number 05 Olympus Camrys. That's actually a Chevy right there. Dylan Young is doing extremely well over in the Ncgmrs Vocaloid World Cup Series, running high in the standings too. And he is in Indianapolis. It seems that his the tracks that he's best at are these kind of tracks. So let's expect to see him at the front when this race comes to a close. As you can see, getting challenged by Cesar Hernandez in the 222. He's going to lose that position. A lot of others as he goes out. I forgot to mention the cars that were out of the race. Let's go take a look at them. Cars that are out of the race as a result of that are the 77, the 40, the 23, the 90, the 242, the 02, the 3rd. Actually, no, those cars are lapped down because they just made pit stops. So only 3 cars retiring out of the race as a result of that wreck. And I'm sorry I can't get to the names. I'll update the list after if we go under caution again. But everyone's settling into a groove. Dylan Poteet with a big lead. Who had the faster lap that lap? Matt Naden is closing in, though. Matt Naden has a faster car, and he's using it to his full advantage. He's closing the gap. Back here, a battle on for third between Matthew McMurray and Danny Wells. Matthew McMurray came oh so close to winning at Atlanta in the Vocaloid World Cup Series. He didn't quite make it, though. He fell just short behind Bob Fergus. Bob Fergus, however, is not in this field, so he's not a problem. He didn't do so well at Silverstone, but he'll look to do better at Spa when they go there. Jack Naden, brother to Matt Naden, is back here now battling for this 3rd position. You know, Matthew McMurray finally gets around Danny Wells. However, Danny Wells says, hey, I want my position back. Whoa, back there. Jack Naden scraped the wall a little bit. Contact between him and Rachel Williams. Rachel Williams started at the back of the field, is now coming up to the front, but can she stay up here is the question, because remember, this is an 80-lap race, and we're only on lap number 14. These two are still battling out. This is the best battle on the racetrack, and it is for 3rd. Scratch that. Best battle on the racetrack is for the lead. Matt Naden goes for the lead off of Dylan Poteet. Dylan Poteet doing really good in the Vocal World Cup Series. I saw smoke. Are we under caution? No, we're not under caution. Someone might have had a little skid, but we are not under caution. Who's running at the back of the field now? Eric Burton is running at the back of the field. He had some engine problems from the earlier incident because he was involved. John Acosta was also involved in that earlier incident. Mia Morris was involved. She has no rear wing either. She has more damage on the car than the other cars without a rear wing do. I'm surprised that those other cars are able to stay up, though. Alex Tanker is also a little slower because of the damage. And then you got a Hornet's Nest over here. Oh, who else has no? Okay, that's Evan Gaddison. Never mind. Oh, 3 wide. 3 wide. Look out. Whoa, contact. Holy cow, how did they save that? There was a big time contact between Dylan Young and Evan Gattuso. And everyone kind of spreading out now. Evan Gattuso doesn't look like he's as fast anymore. And we got a 5-car train right here. There's Tony Blazer. He, I believe, is one of the cars. No, he's not one of the cars that went a lap down. Tony Blazer was leading the race a little while ago. Can you believe it? He's now back to 21st after the round of pit stops. Still doing up real good though. Plenty of time to get to the front. Aaron Williams was involved in that wreck as well. Aaron Williams, well, he liked Pepsi, and well, he saw the Pepsi car and he kind of had to have it. Anything with Pepsi on it, he liked. He loves Pepsi. Not sure why he loves Pepsi so much, but he does. It's his favorite drink. Personally, my favorite brand is Coke, but Pepsi is fine too. I'll drink either one, and I don't really care either way. I do prefer Coke though. But he's doing real well in the number 07 Pepsi Honda. Running up at the front. Well, mid-pack actually. He's running in 18th. He's actually closing in on 17th, which is Michael Dawson in the Domino's number 30. That's actually a Ford right there. Ford has only one car in this field, and it's Michael Dawson. He is the only Ford engine in this field. He's actually doing pretty good, despite being the only Ford in the field. There's a ton of Hondas. I think only 2 Chevys, 1 Ford, and I believe a Lotus. Other than that, it's all Honda. And look out, Michael Dawson forges a wing to the inside and tries to go around the number 60 of Ryan Acosta. Ryan Cooper right in front of Ryan Acosta. We have 3 Ryans in the field. Ryan Cooper, Ryan Bell, and Ryan Acosta. This is Ryan Cooper right here. Sam Young doing real well. The number 14 car. He's running in the 15th position currently, but who knows? At the end of the race, he could be leading P1. You never know. Well, we're going to take a quick commercial break, as your leader right now is Matt Nathan. We'll see you when we come back from commercial. Stay tuned.
When your cable's on the fritz, you get frustrated. When you get frustrated, your daughter imitates. When your daughter imitates, she gets thrown out of school. When she gets thrown out of school, she meets undesirables. When she meets undesirables, she ties the knot with undesirables. And when she ties the knot with undesirables, you get a grandson with a dog collar. Don't have a grandson with a dog collar. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
Welcome back to the Ncgmrs 500. Dylan Poteet has peeled down pit road. Getting scheduled. This isn't a scheduled stop. He's just coming down pit road. They think they have a tire going down. So Dylan Poteet came from P2. Thinks he has a tire going down. We'll see what the strategy is for the number 3 Valvoline Honda. Looks like it's going to be right side tires. Is that going to be it? Right sides, gas. Nope. Left sides and gas. As Matt Nathan will come around to lap him. Anyone else on pit road? Yes, no? No, no one else on pit road, so a little strategy maybe. Maybe a little strategy for, Dylan Poteet. As Matt Nathan is still leading the race back here. Battle on for second. Danny Wells has it, and we have 4 cars that want it. Jack Nathan is one of them. Rachel Williams has moved up into, she last crossed the line in 3rd, but Rachel Williams has climbed the ladder, is now battling back for the 3rd position. Can you imagine that? Matthew McMurray in 5th, oh, Cesar Hernandez in 6th. Let's ride on board with some of these cars. Let's ride on board with Rachel Williams. She's one of our designated onboard cameras. Doing real well today in the number 20 STP Honda. Now they've caught the leader. There's Jack Nate. No, I'm sorry, Jack. Yeah, Matt Nate. There's 6 cars in this fray now. I think one of them's a lap car. Yes, they're getting around the slower car of Eric Burton. But they'll now put him 1 lap down. Eric Burton, also new to the NCGMRS. Not good for the 33 Skull car. And we have a car going down pit road. That is Rachel Williams. Pit strategy for her. I see another car coming down pit road. Ryan Cooper. Oh, wrong way. Oh, a lot of cars on pit road. Looks like Aaron Williams is on. I think that might be Seth Cole. Yes, it is Seth Cole. A lot of cars coming down pit road, which are for scheduled stops. Jacob Lawler on, Max Skinner on, Alex Tanker on, and Mia Morris coming down pit road. So scheduled stops. As Matt Nathan continues to lead back here, battle for second between Jack Nathan and Cesar Hernandez. Hernandez signaling that he's coming down. Everyone coming down. The leaders are now coming down pit road. Matt Nathan is in. Jack Nathan is in. Cesar Hernandez is in. Danny Wells, Matthew McMurray, Max Russell, Pichu Walker, Alexander Dawson, Ryan Bell, Wolfgang Coyote, Michael Harvey, Samantha Oscon. Pichu Walker is now in his pit box. Is everyone coming down pit road? And guess who might just inherit the lead? The car that just went by, Dylan Poteet, has just driven by. He's now back on the lead lap. He just might inherit the lead. I don't know, there's Rachel Williams. There's Poteet. Actually, Rachel Williams might inherit the lead. Tony Blazer is out. Ryan Cooper out. Max Skinner is now out. Jacob Lawler is out. Seth Cole is out. Alex Tanker. Mia Morris. As everyone else is on pit road. There's the leader, or the posted leader, Matt Nathan, as he now completes his pit work. He is out. You have Jack Nathan. He is out. Cesar Hernandez, Pichu Walker. 3 wide out of pit road. Danny Wells, Ryan Bell, and Wolfgang Coyote. Michael Harvey fighting Alexander Dawson. Max Russell, Michael Dawson, Haruhi Tashimi, Sam Young, Matthew McMurray. Tony Blazer's not coming back around. And who is the leader? Well, there's Poteet. He last crossed the line 22nd. So where does he cross the line now? Where does the number 3 Valvoline Honda cross the line now? If I'm not mistaken, it should be position number 2. Or 1, actually. And he is in the 6th position. Rachel Williams is in the 5th. Cesar Hernandez is in the 4th. Possibly John Acosta is the leader. I believe he is yet to pit, though. So John Acosta inherits the lead in the number 90 JC Penney's Honda. Yeah, and he has made his pit stop. So John Acosta is your new leader. Evan Gattuso is now gone 1 lap down. The rear wing problem has caught up to him. Matt Nathan falls back to 2nd. Jack Nathan is in 3rd. The Nathan brothers doing really well. Cesar Hernandez, after the round of pit stops, moves himself into the 4th position. Great job. Rachel Williams is still running in 5th. Dylan Poteet, the pit strategy didn't pay off quite the way he'd like. He's running in the 6th position, but still very much in contention for this race. But he's off pit sequence with everyone else. So if we have a caution, this might be bad for him. No, John Acosta is now in. John Acosta now coming down pit road. He has not made his pit stop. John Acosta actually was one of the ones that was a lap down. I just now remembered that. John Acosta was 1 lap down prior to the round of pit stops. So, John Acosta got out in front, led some laps, did pretty good. Seth Cole running in 35th. Oh, never mind. Here comes Alex Tanker. Whoa, looks like there might have been some contact between Alex Tanker and Seth Cole. Excuse me. Anyway, Samantha Oscon running 28th. Malachi Johnson, he's new to this NCGMRS. He's new here. We like to welcome here. We like to welcome all of our newcomers too. Welcome to the NCGMRS. Merged with the NSCRA, if you can believe that. And he's running 29th, so not bad. Evan Garuso is running 30th. I think he's 1 lap down. And there's Matt Nathan. If he isn't 1 lap down, he's about to be put 1 lap down. Matt Nathan wants to have a charge. Could we go the rest of the way without a caution flag? That might just really get someone to get far ahead. I don't think we can. It's not impossible, but I don't think it's likely. Jack Nathan running 2nd. Cesar Hernandez is now under fire. Oh, just as I say that, the caution came out. Holy cow. As soon as I said we might go the rest of the way without a caution, the caution flag waves. Michael Harvey and Sam Young are involved. Tony Blazer is also involved. And Ryan Cooper. These 4 look like they're involved. Oh, 5. Matthew McMurray is involved. And as soon as I said we may be able to make it the rest of the way without a caution flag, the caution waves. Let's see if the leaders are going to make any pit stops. Oh, someone else is involved. Excuse me again. Wolfgang Coyote is listed 8. Yeah, there's the leader. Okay, here's the leaders. Jack Nathan. They're coming down pit road. So pit stops going on for the leaders. We'll take a look at the pit stops and then we'll go see what put us under the caution for the 2nd time today. I'm still baffled how I said that we might be able to go without a caution, and lo and behold, we had a caution. Running in 2nd will be Jack Nathan. All the leaders coming down pit road except for the lap down cars. They are staying out. They may, if they stay out, they may just get their laps back. Dylan Poteet, this worked out in his favor. He is now back on sequence with everyone else. It looks like it's going to be gas and go for Jack Nathan. His brother, not the same strategy pretty much. Actually, it was a right side tires only deal. Right side tires only for a lot of these guys. Alexander Dawson in, Max Skinner in, Dylan Young is in, Malachi Johnson, Richard Johnson Jr., Dylan Poteet is now exiting pit road. Came in 5th, and it looks like he might just exit out. Worse than that, I think he had an extended stop. Evan Garuso did not fall 1 lap down and was able to hang on. So great job by Evan. He's still on the lead lap. Dylan Young, Mia Morris, Michael Dawson, Sergeant Sarian, Jacob Lawler, and Samantha Oscon. As Pichu Walker has actually inherited the points lead. So those cars were not on, were on the lead lap, and Pichu Walker inherits the points lead. The points lead, the lead of the race. Let's go find out what put us on the caution for the 2nd time today. Well, this is where it all started. Max Russell goes up into Tony Blazer, plays tag with him. Oh my goodness, he almost tagged the 38 of Jake Cole, but then these two go down the track. Tony Blazer trying to hold on to it, trying. No, he bounces off the inside retaining wall, goes right back up into Max Russell. They go back up the track, and it's downhill from there. There's the 44 involved of Michael Harvey. Oh, hard in the inside wall. Upside down goes Tony Blazer. And they just go skinning down the turn. There's no better camera angle of this, so this is the best we have. Arhi Tashimi's back there. Tony Blazer riding the wall, it appears, up almost in the catch fence. This is just a hard crash. Tony Blazer doing so well in his debut in the Ncgmrs, and he goes barrel rolling, it seems. Michael Harvey's still going. He goes into a figure 8 spin. Oh, Haruhi Tashimi did get involved. What happened there? Her whole front wing came off. Let's go rewind this real quick. Oh, she pounded right in to Max Russell. Oh, going 198 miles an hour. Oh my goodness. Her whole front wing comes off. Look at that. Look at the front wing. Max Russell and Haruhi Tashimi must be hurting right now. 2 foreign drivers in this field. There's a lot of foreign drivers in this field. Max, of course, from Blackpool, England, and Haruhi from Osaka, Japan. And right there, oh, who's that? Ryan Cooper gets a little piece of it. In the picture, you'll see Sam Young come barreling in, full head of steam. Oh my goodness. His front wing comes off as well. And I don't think it's over yet. Who else is coming back behind? Here comes Max Skinner. He was involved as well. He's coming barreling through. I think he might make it through, though. I think Skinner makes it through. Someone went down hard into the inside wall. Who was it? You see Max Russell still flipping. Oh, it might have been one of these cars. John Acosta was doing well today. Oh, right there. Who was that? That was Servant. Sorry, let's rewind this real quick. Oh, as they try to drive away. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? Matthew McMurray pile drived into him, and it's just a pile up here at exiting turn 4. Debris all over the place. Matthew McMurray, is he going to take out the commitment cone? Yoink. Oh, so close. And they go spinning, spinning, spinning. Is it going to hit the pit wall? Oh, that is a big fat CU. A little bit. Just a little bit, though. Not too bad. But that's what puts us in the caution for the second time today. You will not believe what is going on right now. Jack Nayton is blowing up. He was running second before the round of pit stops had started. I think he was actually up contending for first, and Jack Nayton is blown up. He will not make it to the line. That's actually one of the Lotuses. That's actually the only Lotus in the field. Actually, no, I'm sorry. There's another Lotus. The other Lotus is... Who's the other Lotus? The other Lotus is, I believe... Cesar Hernandez is the other Lotus. But Jack Nayton's engine erupts on him. He was running third at the time. Matt Nayton, his brother, is leading the race. One car stayed out though. That was Pichu Walker. He inherits the point. I keep wanting to say the points lead. He inherits the lead. Let's go to a quick commercial break. We'll be back to you with the restart. Stay tuned.
Just come with me. She wants both of us.
Well, I'm not going over there.
Look at me. 1, we're a salty sweet snack. 2, salty sweet snacks get eaten. And 3, I prefer her versus Hungry Eyes over here.
Salty, sweet, and impossible to resist.
Somebody get this guy a bowl of nuts or something, please.